big business. So I asked him, I say, so my 50 bands ain't big business? He said something before he could say, I grabbed, he was drinking the wine, I threw the wine in his face and wow!
Oh yeah, nigga, just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk
about our legacy and our story. They wanted to see us collaborate because, you know, he had ran off with my nigga Kinky B Money, like $5 million of Kink money. So my hood wasn't fucking with him. But me, they like, bro, when this nigga ain't the same no more. This nigga got Ron, Jay-Z, them. This nigga went Hollywood. This nigga such and such. He's such and such. I think that nigga, you know what I'm saying, whatever. What I ain't gonna put no dirt on the homie name that he don't deserve. But they was saying a lot of other things.
No, I asked you last time about Kinky and him and all the stuff that we were hearing that it wasn't on the up and up. And you didn't even speak on it. But you didn't speak on it then. You were still trying to hold him up because you still was trying to be. I remember that. I was trying to hold because I don't ever want to put no dirt on that nigga name. Yeah, but I was asking you. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, back then I wanted to say this a bitch ass. You feel me? And when I catch him, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. That's what I wanted to tell you then. But I didn't do that because shout out to T-Rail because he the one kept saying, make sure you ask him some questions about Jeezy. Make sure he was doing that day. He was putting that day. He said, make sure you ask them questions. I said, okay, I'm gonna ask him because I already was gonna ask you about that anyway. Yeah. But he just made me not forget. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't, I never want to be the one that dirty a person name, especially if they don't deserve it. You see what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie on nobody. But y'all got a legacy together. Yeah, we got whether you can't get out of that. But these fans, they don't know that. They just looking at me like, man, who is this nigga, man? This nigga clout chasing. This nigga want fuck the internet. To be real, fuck all that shit. I'm street made. I got my shit out the street, and I ain't glorifying no streets. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. That's where I came from. I got Benz's, motherfucking Bentleys. I got all that shit right now. And I ain't asked a bitch for nothing. And I did then the 20 years in the penitentiary. And the nigga never gave me $1. You feel me? So when I gave him the bread, he like, yeah, bro, we gonna do the song. So he actually sent me, I had to press him. So he sent me 2 of the singles back. He sent the actual song. Actually, I put T-Rail on one of them. Okay. Remember that? I put T-Rail on one of the songs because I wanted him to do some vocals on them. So when it came time for me to do him to come pull up and do the videos, he wouldn't do the video. So then he went missing. So I said, okay. When you say he went missing, did the phone numbers change? Yeah. Everything went wow. Yeah. So I said, damn, how the fuck is the homie playing? So I called my niggas up from the block, like, man, I told that nigga, man, he be running out with niggas money playing game, and I know he know me. He know I don't give a fuck. I'm a straight crash out, straight up. You play with me, bitch, I'm crash about my shit. I don't give a fuck. Put me in the grave, put me in the cell. I'm still in that prison mentality, so I haven't changed. I haven't got that out of me yet. You know what I'm saying? So don't play with my shit. Don't play with my money. You feel me? That's real. I work hard for my shit, and ain't nobody gave me, so don't take away from me. We're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna bring out the worst of me. Mm-hmm. And I don't give a fuck what the consequence is. I don't give a fuck who you roll with. I don't give a fuck how gangsta, how many bodies you got. I'll just be another one or you'll be another one. You feel me? However you want to do it. So what happened was nigga had, got missing on me. So I was like, I seen him at a couple other shows. People in his camp called me like, hey bro, we gonna be at such and such tonight. I never pulled up on him because I could have. You see what I'm saying? So I was just playing my position. So on this particular night, somebody gave me a call like, bro, come out here to MCK. I'm like, cool, but he wasn't there. They didn't see him. So when I pushed up by myself. Yeah. I wasn't with nobody. I went with the fan goons. I went 100 deep. I went 30 deep. I was by myself. So when I go back here, the club owner, they fuck with me too. Yeah. So I get the same access that he got a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen this Ferrari back there, I said, damn, that's Jeezy Ferrari. He the only one in the city with that car. So it still ain't no bullshit on my mind. I'm like, I'm gonna go holler at the homie, and just, see what he on about the 50,000. Yeah, for sure. Cause these 50 bands. Most niggas ain't even seen 50 bands. No. Can't even tell you how 50,000 feel to go in their hand or in their bank account. You know what I'm saying? You're right. So I push up and when I go in the VIP, I see him back there. So he see me, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Cause the dude who called me to come out there
which was my brother, he had already left. So when he left, I was there by myself because I came by myself anyway. So when I seen him, I shook his hand, boom, boom. I'm like, what's up, my nigga? So he was talking to some dude, and he was, I guess, talking business. So, you know, me just being a humble person I am, I just sat back and just chilled for like 10, 15 minutes. So I was like, shit, man, this just got me sitting here like a mother duck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hold on, get on back. You in the camera way. You late. Get on out the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I went over there, you know, like I said, I shook his hand. What's up, my
and you still what you were waiting on, where was he at when you was waiting?
He was sitting in a seat. It's like, you know how you got the booths, the seat right here,
right here.
Yeah, he got security right here, another security right here, and another nigga with him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm by myself. So the security nigga seen I was getting irritated. So he like, man, whatever go, don't even worry about it, man. Whatever you going through, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just let it go. So then finally my brother came. I'm like, man, don't worry about what? I ain't no nigga too big to have a conversation with another man about his bread that you got in your possession. You see what I'm saying? So about 15 minutes passed. I'm like, f it, my nigga. So I tapped the little homie, I tapped the dude who he was talking to on the shoulder. I'm like, hey Jay, let me Jay again. Hey Jay, check this out. Let me holler at you real quick before I go. I just want to say something to you for about 2 minutes and I'm out of here. So he was like, nah, my this big business over here. We talking big business. Nigga, hold up. All I seen was red. Big business. So I asked the nigga, I say, so my 50 bands ain't big business? He said something before he could say, I grabbed, he was drinking the wine, I threw the wine in his face and wow!
Oh yeah.
Nigga,
just like that.
Yeah.
What? But you couldn't have stayed on it long though.
I felt like I'm Bruce Lee. I ain't have to stay on it long.
But you did stay on long enough.
I slapped the goo god moo molly shit out that nigga, man. What? Yeah.
but after you slapped him and I know the scuffle went on, how did you
security, you know, everybody start, you know, boom. And when they grab me trying to, you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 I'm wrestling, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a lot of shit going on in here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of shit going on. All I know, I made that contact. Wow! You feel me? It came from my soul. I ain't even, listen, bro. Listen.
And that's crazy, man.
I forgot that this was Mr. Trapper Die. I forgot that it was Thug Motivation. This is a nigga to me now. This is a nigga who then took my shit. This ain't no fuck all this rapper legendary, all this old music accolade. Fuck that. This is a nigga. I'm looking at a nigga who then took my shit and basically saying fuck you in my face.
Damn.
Nigga, let me tell you something, bro. I'ma keep it real. I did all that time in the penitentiary, dog, and a nigga ain't still a motherfucking take a Roman noodle soup from me. And I sold cell phone. I ran prison to prison that I went in. So I don't give a fuck who a nigga is out here.
That's real.
You ain't finna take shit from me and sit there in my face and basically say, fuck you, I took that.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.